this has to be the best performance of his managerial career of Austria if they're going to get anything against Argentina.
Yes, look, they are the underdogs, no doubt about that, Martin, today. So you've got to get all the facets right. You've got to defend really thoroughly, especially and concentrate every split second of the game. And then you've got to have a take the chance when it comes your way. Because you know that Argentina, with Messi in tandem, they're going to make things happen. They are going to have attempts at the Austrian goal. Prepare yourself for that and get every facet right.
Durrani did highlight is that Argentina tend to stay in position. They don't drift across from one side of the pitch to the other. Gives you half a chance to work on dating the opponent. Lima is definitely a left back.
He is, and normally a midfield player. Very hard-working Conrad Lima. He is versatile, but he's been put in that left-back slot because that's where Messi.
He's done so. He does possess a long throw. It might be a weapon. Tricky news. Tall players. Croatia's coming up front. He's been around for a while. He actually scored the goal. Brought them to this World Cup, an equaliser against their place down in Herzegovina. Here he is, winning the flick on. It's started to go. Anticipated enough.
So Southampton playing on the left side. Up front. We'll see how much that really suits him. I always think he's better slightly coming from behind the game, behind the ball. We'll see how much possession he can get there.
He wants him to feed in those little spaces. As that football goes. It's a terrific challenge. Referees continuing to point it. Certainly not going to get them to Anfield.
Great play from Argentina. Really good stuff. It's a one-touch play and Lautaro Martinez found himself in a brilliant position. The first touch was good. He had the weak shot. He's still down, Martin. He is. The referee now is blowing the whistle just to attend to him.
Better check him before anything happens. Put out for you.
Like a touch from the defender. Let's have a look here. Yeah, I think the fact that two of them converge on him almost at the same time doesn't make it easy. Got to get to the ball.
I think it's one of those, had he given a penalty, VAR wouldn't have overturned it. Now he hasn't given it. I mean, I suspect that was still in it.
Yeah, close though, very close.
Assumption is a dangerous business.
But again, that started with Messi just getting on the ball a little bit deeper. And he's able to sweep it away to the left-hand side. A brilliant pass to Lautaro Martinez. And look how desperate those red shirts are to get back. Just about to.
Why are you lagging now? Don't be wasting my time. You're not stupid.
Hit it.
Don't waste my time. Allow me to watch my maestro play, please. Don't be lagging. Don't be stupid.
And he's able to sweep it away to the left-hand side. A brilliant pass to Lautaro Martinez. And look how desperate those red shirts are to get back. Just about to. Hit it. I tell you this. It's just with a Posh coming in. Catches his foot.
Yeah, it looks like it didn't.
Correct.
Yeah.
He looked a bit like that, didn't it? Looked like one of them got Martinez a bit and his teammate got a fraction of the ball.
What I will say is for Lautaro Martinez, he's still being checked.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's just with a Posh plays Martinez.
No, they will give you penalty to Messi. They go start Pan Baba this tournament.
If it's a penalty, you know what that means, don't you?
Yes, I do. I do indeed.
Record in his sights. get it right than Russia.
I think the referee there was just saying, step away, guys. I haven't been told exactly what's happening yet.
Yeah, definitely, there's questioning the amount of time it's taken. Martin was making his way back to the game. There's a line to his end, but he did have a rough World Cup in Qatar with an ankle problem. He didn't play as much as he might have done. He's going to have a look.
But the ref strict too.
I think we'll see Posh just catch Lautaro Martinez's foot on the right side, just catching his foot there before his teammate gets the ball. I think he does, you know. I think because of that, Martin, I can see this one being given.
Yes, Messi's been getting ever closer to closer. Mirrors that closer in the all-time record. Now he's level on 16. Is he going to get a penalty here to go in front?
After final decision. Come on, Lionel Messi, take a penalty. Thank you. And go start pat Messi too much, guy.
History beckons here in Venice. When you think of all the players who played in World Cup since 1930, this is sure that Messi's missed a few penalties, I have to say. Otherwise, it's impressive, even more impressive.
Leo!
Shared with Miroslav Klose, the German forward, who last scored that 7-1 for Germany in Brazil, against Brazil.
Oluwa na the only one way I fear.
Every penalty in this World Cup so far has been converted. And of course, you take out Harry Kane at this very goal, where he needed 2 bites at it.
Baba gets injured.
Well, he's 2 days before his 39th birthday.
Get injured.
World Cup.
Get injured.
It's Lionel Messi.
He missed it.
History beckons.
About missed penalty, they turn off stream. Lionel Messi, you are missing penalty. Jesus. What have I watched? What did I just witness right now? My God. You don't miss penalty. We never reach this stage. I understand you don't like scoring easy goals, but please. You know if they miss that kind of ball.
In that incident, here it is, Croatia. Second take for that particular penalty. He is human.
Messi missed that.
Works to mark the occasion. It's true. On their lips. And they will happen, of course, before we finish here.
Does that make him a little bit more determined? Just a little bit more anxious to go and produce a real bit of magic.
I know what you're saying, Andy. 99 times out of 100, I agree with you, but I think he's never anything less than 100% determined. He won't want another look, but we do.
Yeah, it's a very slow, casual run-up, that one. If the goalie gets his right, it's forcing you to tuck it even closer to that inside that post, and it's just outside.
Martinez is joined Lautaro Martinez. Of course, there are 3 of them in the Argentina. At the back, in goal.
He's going to have to back away, isn't he? Gregoric up front. Ball's up in the air. He's got Lozano Pedro coming out with a bite at it. He knows that Romero will want to attack.
Allow me speaking. Hey, Lionel Messi. Messi, please now, don't do us dirty like
Really
this.
effective for his team today.
In his boot, though. Certainly knows the game. His dad's been coach of Austria's under-21 team. Prayer's not answered as yet. Austria free kick. Survive the Messi penalty. Can they themselves into the lead here? David Alaba. Austrian players arguably the greatest of all time. On the money. Danso's header. There's the centre back again. Good feet. And so, hook the cross. Stay back covering. By Medina. Into the team at left back. His first World Cup. Chasing back. There is Blind. Bayern Munich plays in a lot of big games.
Does, Martin, he does, yeah. He's
Messi absolutely
extremely versatile.
No, on big stage.
Vastly experienced.
My God, what's going on?
After that setback,
Is he sick? You guys check, it's like he's sick. It's not normal. You know, we don't miss penalties over here.
Deep breath, haven't they, Austria? And are now having a little bit more possession themselves.
That's Argentina. Out of their system. Disappointment. Just a 1-0 lead, but a moment of history. How it happened. They have to do a bit of defending the world champions.
But Danso staying back, Martin. You're right. We know that he's got a long throw. Just declined to use it here.
Free kick.
It's a little cheap giving away that one. A little unnecessary. Then towards the wheel, and it's Alexis McAllister wrapping his foot around him and just bringing him down. These are dangerous situations, always awkward to defend, and Austria got to try and give somebody a chance here. You're either looking to whip it with real pace and get red shirts running right across the front of it, or you're going to hang it up for one of the bigger guys, maybe towards the far post.
How the fuck do you keep lagging, bro? Starting to piss me off. Somebody explain why this thing is lagging now. And screw this internet guy. It can just never be worse. I'm just waking up, man. Fuck.
Get a free kick and settle themselves down there. The back pedal. Records by now, I think, both of all his penalties. He's 7th and he's only scored 4.
What's going on now? Where Pamini?
Savitzer. Gregoritsch waiting in the middle. Goes over Emi Martinez. It's still in play. Kept in by Schmidt, who scored a wonderful goal against Jordan.
Through. That's going to be a handball against Romano. Schmidt, who scored a goal for Austria in their first match against Jordan.
But that's actually a fascinating watch, Argentina, on there, because they play, the whole team is built around Messi. Defensively, he doesn't really join in. He just waits at the top of the pitch, which poses a problem for Austria, really. But everybody wants to get Messi the ball in the areas in and around the box.
He was as surprised as they were. So Group A action today, France against Iran, followed by Norway, Senegal. So you're going to get to see two of the best in the business in terms of scoring goals. Kylian Mbappe and Erling Haaland coming up next on Fox. Well, here's Stefan Posch under pressure from Lautaro Martinez for Austria. Gregoritsch with the length. It goes down to Savitzer. Hoisted in by Savitzer. That was a good ball, you know. Kept alive on that side by Schmidt, but the confidence is growing in the Austrian ranks. Posch making the run, but he's not going to keep the ball in play. And that's a goal kick to Argentina. That wasn't a bad ball by any stretch of the imagination from Marcel Savitzer. Had someone been coming in at the far post though.
No, they can play. They got some good ball.
Why are you lagging? Just explain to me in 16 sentences why you are lagging. Man, fuck, allow me to watch this in peace, bro.
Just received.
But you know what, I think he just probably wants to try and get into the game a little bit more.
Is it the internet or what is it?
Played on there by Schlager. Molina was quickly on the scene. Martinez green to it by Alaba. This is Kevin Danso. Plenty of time over there for Martinez to bring it down. Messi in a more central position, wonderful close control, a great balance. Danso reached it, now he's lost it, in they go, it's Messi! Twinkling the feet, goalkeeper made the save. It wouldn't have been a Messi goal, it would have been an own goal, but he was dazzling in there, the feet were so quick.
Brilliant. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger, Fletch. I think he had it, he just wanted to take an extra touch and get round the defender.
That's the way he does it, quiet,
Twinkle toes.
Absolutely explodes into life.
Yeah, he's brilliant at it. He just explodes. They get it to him in an area
Twinkle
where he can affect the game.
toes.
And then he just comes to life. He just scanned and then he fed.
He's 38, by the way.
That's unbelievable.
He's 38 years of age. He looks as good as ever.
Why won't he? He's the GOAT.
He still retains all of the explosiveness, and he did spend the majority of his time at Barcelona standing still until he decided to win the game for them. I think he's the best footballer I've ever seen. And you look at him and you say, but he's just standing still. Now he's walking around. Oh, now he's scored 3 goals in the match.
Yeah, then he explodes. Do you know what's interesting? Yeah, I just thought he could pull the trigger there, maybe. Probably thought the defender might get in the way.
Oh, they're desperate. They're desperate for this goal, aren't they?
Feels like it's coming.
Here's Molina, who plays for Atletico Madrid under another Argentine legend, Diego Simeone.
Well, I'll tell you what, I bumped into a couple more at dinner last night, Carlos Tevez and Sergio Aguero, and they both said Messi, he's at his peak for these moments. He prepares for it, training, everything, diet. He does everything to be ready for this moment.
Stefan Posch is the Austrian player getting back to his feet. Rodrigo de Paul wants a handball. And David Alaba was in there to win the header. Here's Marcel Sabitzer.
Look at Martinez putting the shift in front.
Conrad Line is faked out. The Bayern Munich player. Feels like the kind of game that the referee's got to keep his eye on. There's a lot of little bits, little cameos out there. There's a lot of aggression on both sides. There's Scaloni, just a quick glance at him. What a record he's got. 95 games as the coach of Argentina, 72 wins. All they do with him in charge is win football matches.
Incredible. Done such a brilliant job being promoted from the under-20s. All he's done is won the World Cup pledge. Imagine winning a second. People say you need experience at this game.
The only coach to do that is Vittorio Pozzo. 1934, 1938 with Italy. Got the job in 2018, and since then he's won 3 major tournaments. You can't do any more if you're an international head coach than Scaloni's done with Argentina.
You know, and I think about all the guys in the studio there, some of the great Argentinian teams we've played against. You think about the Batistutas and Verones and Ayalas, and they're brilliant individuals, but they were never as good a team as this. Even that Terra's generation, they have incredible players, but this is a proper team, Fletch. They all work together, and obviously Messi is the focal point.
There's a problem down there at the moment for Rodrigo de Paul. He's just come to the touchline, and now he's told he can come back on by the referee. Just a bit of patching up for the Inter Miami player. There's Nicolas Saival. Kevin Danso onto David Alaba, whose contract expired at Real Madrid, so he'll be playing elsewhere next season. Where, we don't know. Schlager, Stefan Posch. It's a good ball in. Gregoritsch was in there. Sabitzer on the follow-up, and that's deflected behind by Romero for the corner.
And they're playing well, Austria. That's another thing, French defensively. They're so solid, Argentina. They're so compact. Obviously, Messi stays out, but everybody else defends.
So Marcel Sabitzer of Borussia Dortmund is out to take this corner. And we will reiterate the point. Keep an eye on Austria from set pieces. They're a tall team. It's an Argentina head on that one. Messi first to it. And now Molina. That's going to be an Austria throw. I mean, Messi's numbers are off the scale. 120 goals for Argentina. You just mentioned the great Gabriel Batistuta.
Stop glazing, stop glazing.
He's got 66.
Stop glazing, I understand. I understand it's
Distance
the
is
good,
quite
stop glazing.
astonishing. So time for the match break. We're going to be back in a few minutes. Argentina fans, wherever you look, with a big moment in this match so far, the Messi penalty miss, and none of us can quite believe it.
Even I can't believe it.
What makes soccer the most searched sport in the world? Maybe it's because you only need a ball. Maybe it's because it gives us a reason to believe.
Look at me. I believe you can do this, alright?
Or ask ourselves, can I do that?
That is bicycle kick perfection.
Maybe it's because deep down we all want an excuse to dance. Because for 90 minutes we aren't strangers, just 4 billion fans all speaking the same language.
When your teeth are sensitive, even water breaks can hurt. What if I told you Sensodyne has a fast and easy solution? New Sensodyne Clinical Repair creates a protective shield over those exposed areas that can help repair sensitive areas of teeth after 60 seconds and get you back in the game sensitivity-free.
Early start here for Adams. Sensodyne, brilliant touch. Volterra now with relief. And Tums looking to counter-attack. It's Turner Adams! Every goal starts with an assist.
So the players rehydrated 0-0. The Lionel penalty miss is what everybody's talking about inside this stadium. I think we may describe it as dismay in Dallas.
Yeah, I think every single person in here, especially probably at home watching, just surprised, utter surprise. But look, it can happen to the greats, even the greatest. In every game, they've missed some big shots. You know, whether it's Michael Jordan or... It happens. You know, he'll be back, Messi. He's going to get a moment to decide this game. Don't bet against him.
We were talking about his numbers before we went to the match break and where he is compared to the second best goal scorer in Argentina history. When you compare him to Diego Maradona, the great Diego Maradona, Messi scored more goals in World Cup finals after the age of 35 than Maradona scored in all of his World Cup tournaments combined.
Astonishing.
Keep the stats coming. Keep the stats coming.
And what he's been able to achieve, the longevity is just... It's mind-blowing. He's at his best in the biggest moments.
Argentina have reached at least the quarter-finals in each of the last 5 World Cups. The last time the tournament was held in the USA, though, they were eliminated in the last 16 and had those Diego Maradona drug issues to deal with at the same time. 0-0 here. And apart from the situation with a penalty, I would suspect that the Austria coach, Ranić, is pretty happy with the way the game's being played. They're very much in it.
Yeah, they're in it, definitely. Session-wise, I think they've done very well. Argentina are going to sit off. I haven't really... Argentina, outside the penalty flash, haven't really created much, have they?
Just that one little twinkling moment from Messi when he burst into the penalty area. And this is Group J, the top 2 teams, the 2 teams that won their first matches. Argentina against Algeria with the Messi hat-trick, and Austria against Jordan. Don't forget, Thursday on Fox, the US faces Turkey. They're going to be looking to win their 3rd straight match at the group stage. Coverage begins 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on Fox. By Konrad Leimer, Marcel Sabitzer, Schlager. The Leimer's pass headed away by Romero. Here's McAllister and now Molina. That's sloppy again from Argentina. Schlager can get back on the ball and find Seivald. Sabitzer's flick. Leimer is the runner. Romero sold himself. And that's a corner.
Well, they're playing well. Austria are good on the ball when they can get on it. This is a good... I think the strength of the team is Sabitzer and Leimer down this left-hand side.
Everything's coming down this side, isn't it?
And they're both central midfield players. They're not left full-backs or left wingers. They're just doing a job for the team.
So Sabitzer, who today has become the 5th Austrian player to reach 100 caps, swings in the corner, which was a bit deeper than the others. Again, it's an Argentine head.
Yeah,
Martinez, the crowd enjoyed that. Enzo Fernandez just turned around and had a look at Christian Romero there because he didn't really have a chance to get on the ball. This is Alaba, Sabitzer. Argentina having to do a fair deal of defending here in the early stages. Vanna couldn't get the other side of McAllister, who makes another challenge, but it has gone out for a throw-in on this side.
To be fair, Austria have got them camped in here. Argentina, they're struggling to get the ball up the pitch and keep it.
They can't get the midfield involved, Argentina, can they? We've not mentioned Enzo Fernandez, Rodrigo de Paul, hardly mentioned Alexis McAllister.
Well, it's interesting because they actually don't have any wingers in this Argentine team. They're 4 central midfield players playing a diamond. And that's because of Messi.
Well, that didn't go. It does now. That's a goal kick. This is Micalo over.
Yeah, it works. I mean, they're all doing a job for the team, but they're all good ball players. They all want to get on the ball and play. I think they probably just need to get up the pitch, probably 10 or 15 yards more.
Martinez, who will forever be remembered for that unbelievable save to deny Randall Kolo Mawani right at the end of the World Cup final in Qatar 4 years ago. He was belting out the Argentinian national anthem more vigorously than anybody else. He's a very, very passionate man, and what a man to have at the back in a situation like this, Martinez.
They all were, Fletch. I mean, they all seem to grow when they play for their country, and they just get better and better. Even for the club sides, they're exceptional players, but together as a group, they're a bunch of warriors.
On it goes to Messi. And it's just arrived the challenge at Delso. That was an important challenge by Seiwald on the edge of his own box. Must put the fear of God into defenders when he starts to dribble like that, because the ball barely moves. He's got such a short little stride pattern that the ball's always attached to his foot.
Yeah, it's actually unbelievable. I don't know how he's...
Imagine trying to explain it. You explain that, you know, forget that.
Almada on by Messi. Oh, that's a lovely pass. The goalkeeper did well. Messi, that's blocked. That might have been going in. Vital defending from Alaba, one of the most experienced players in the Austria team.
Well, he's found his range, Fletch. What a brilliant ball that was. The vision and awareness to see the pitch. Just watch this pass. Messi sits in that little pocket. Oh my word. Brilliant goalkeeping, comes off his line.
Tell you what, that's going in if Alaba doesn't block it.
Yeah.
That's the history goal if Alaba doesn't get there.
And look at that touch. With a spin. You can see they're just getting bodies around him on there, trying to make it as difficult on as possible. I think Thierry said before, you can't stop him, but you can try and slow him down, Messi.
Well, it's whether you can kind of control him, isn't it? Lautaro Martinez of Inter Milan. One person on his mind when he played the pass, and that was Messi.
First, you read my mind. He was looking up for him. Messi was at the edge of the box waiting.
It just becomes the defensive.
It's like the end of the game when you've got to get the ball to LeBron. You've got to get the ball to Jalen Brunson. They're just trying to get the ball here to Leo Messi.
Yeah, get it to the main man.
Medina, Martinez, Raul Romero, De Paul. But Messi's almost at right back at the moment. You can just see him at the bottom of the picture.
It's Sabitzer following him around, isn't it? I'm going where you're going.
Sabitzer is thinking, this is the last thing I need.
Well, he can run for days, Sabitzer. He's a machine. That's the beauty of the system. Messi's got freedom to run wherever he wants. Go find space.
It's very rare that you get players prepared to sacrifice themselves, superstar players, so that their very best player can win games for them. But that's exactly the way this Argentina team operates.
Yeah, Fletch, we had that issue a little bit with England. We had too many great players and we never made a great team of it. Messi's the head chef, everybody else is the sous chef.
In the Premier League, they call them dogs, don't they?
Yeah, well, look,
Dream midfield.
If you can lift the trophy at the end of it, Fletch, it's worth it.
Enzo Fernandez, Rodrigo De Paul. Nice and patient here from Argentina. 11 minutes to play in the first half. The defining moment, the missed penalty from Lionel Messi, which robbed everybody inside this stadium in Arlington of an historic World Cup moment, but I'm pretty sure chances will continue to come for the Argentina captain.
Patient Argentina, they're just waiting for that moment to speed up the play. on the little gap, and then they can speed it up.
There's Messi in the pocket. There was good tracking back there by Nicholas Seivald. Header won by Martinez. He's only about 5'9", but he jumps as though he's 6'5", doesn't he? Doesn't hardly ever lose a header, which is quite astonishing. He's got this unbelievable vertical spring.
Yeah, that's timing.
Back from work around 9 this morning. My mind, I was like, yes, yeah, this is
Lisandro Martinez. No relation, by the way, the two Martinezes, Lisandro and
I set alarm
just in case anybody's wondering.
I was woke up and watch my goals.
Got a situation like we had with the Van der Kerkhoffs back in the 1970s, the two brothers who played for that great Dutch team.
You're just jinxing them, Martinez.
He
actually lost that.
Play off by Summit, so that's good play though from Rodrigo de Paul. That's what he's in there to do. That's a fantastic pass. Enzo Fernandez, and it goes to Lautaro Martinez. Support arriving. Enzo Fernandez for Argentina. Pulls it back, there's nobody there.
That's brilliant football. Great ball from Enzo Fernandez into Lautaro Martinez, and he made a great run, Enzo, to join in.
One of the Austrian players has got a bang on the head. I think when the Egyptian referee sees that, he's going to have to stop the game. That's the rule. In the meantime, here's Almada. And there's no chance of Argentina stopping things. Here's McAllister. Almelina.
Baba, stand up. No, lie down there now. No stand.
Needed to be a better pass. Almada made a great run.
Was looking for Messi, and there was 4 people in and around him.
No stand up. He did the line down for ground. Okay, they catch him.
That's the Christian Romero we know, isn't from the Premier League.
He's not the first player, Gregoritsch, to be manhandled by Christian Romero, and he won't be the last. Anybody who's been sent off 9 times in their career, you know that physical side of the game is something they enjoy an awful lot.
Hey,
He's an old school defender. Loves to be physical and aggressive. Enjoys contact. I do think for Argentina,
Messi
they're
has
not
scored.
trying to force it into Messi all the time. Actually, trust the other boys to make runs.
There's great movement. I mean, Almada made a great run on the previous attack. We've seen some great movement from Martinez.
So my stream is behind. Messi has scored. Oh, sometime I got the feeling. My stream behind. Messi scored. Oh my Echo. My stream is behind. My stream is
This
behind.
Romero challenge. That was the follow-up. That was the second one. All applauding.
He hasn't scored.
Slow down the Argentina attack. Here's Almada on the move for the world champions. Now Medina. Pull back here. Let's hear it.
Goal! History writes himself. That is Lionel Andreas Messi. He doesn't do tappings. No, we don't do easy goals. I told you we don't do easy goals. Some fans go there, they're gonna cry. They're gonna cry blood. Come on, play Zuzu for this side. Now why would they call them goats? If you always turn up.
The biggest star in Dallas today.
You don't feel like Messi now, you be. Who do you think you are?
From Argentina.
The goats?
They're dummy.
It just be like that goal when they score. I see Alba that passed it back home against Real Madrid 3-2. When he did the shape like this. Top, bottom corner, you know why? You don't score easy goals over here. It has to be worth the while. It has to be worth the wait. Bangers only, whether you like it or not. How we scoring tap-ins, penalties? No, we don't do that.
What a moment here in Arlington.
What a fabulous goal, it really was, a team goal. And then look at even the dummy flash to allow Messi to finish it off. What a moment. What a finish. He just passes it into the goal.
That's what everybody...
Now why would they call him goals? Now number 1 all time, 17 goals in the World Cup. Go play with them.
I'm sure we're going to get more.
Yes, fight, violence.
The penalty was too easy. He thought...
Stefan Porsche just
Violence,
fight.
fight.
And they're never backward coming forward, the Argentina players, when it comes to a bit of push and shove over there. They're a physical group.
There was no need for that, red card.
He's made a meal of it, hasn't he?
There was no need,
But there's
red
really
card.
no need for Porsche to do that, because he's going to play the rest of the game.
Red card was, give it to him. They are.
And that's what they are, band of brothers, these guys. They stick together, look after each other. The thing I loved about
Red
their goals,
card,
they win the ball and they just spin up play really quickly.
I'll tell you what, Owen, there aren't many things. I mean, we watch a lot of football. We're in a lot of big games. There aren't many
I like how the ball not use anybody play. Touch any of his teammates. Go here wrong. Yeah, I don't use anybody papa play for that team. Touch any of his teammates now.
Any game before, we've had some brilliant games.
What about that for a touch? He's rolling now.
Yeah.
He's rolling now.
Do you know, I think it's great for kids and athletes to see. You can miss, you can miss shots, you can miss passes, you can miss a big moment.
It's only alright when the goats does it. My goat. Always enjoy watching it. I said, I came back from work.
Martino's nice and calm.
I had to set my alarm for 12:30 p.m. because I didn't want to sleep and miss this game. I was tired when I got back in the morning around 9. I said, no, I must watch my goats play. He never disappoints. He always puts on a show. That's why he's what? Greatest of all time. 17 what? 17 World Cup goals.
That's Messi at Barcelona. That's just what he's done for years and years and years.
Yes, that's him.
The closer it gets to the end, Messi comes inside, he's on the edge of that box. All 3 goals last week were almost in the exact same position.
And make sure you stay with us on Fox for the FISA half-time show. I can't wait to hear what Zlatan and Thierry made of that. I mean, 2 of the finest finishers that I've had the privilege to watch, and they're going to be purring at that Messi goal. You can guarantee that.
And Alexi probably saying, where's the defenders there? Any chance somebody can get a tackle? Where's my midfielders?
Quite rightly so. Yeah, quite rightly so.
But you know what, they've done a really good job, Austria, of kind of marshalling Messi. But in those moments when the pace speeds up, Messi finds space.
You know, at the end of the day, Owen, you cannot stop greatness. You can have the greatest
cannot.
in the world. You can have everybody doing exactly what you want them to do. But when a genius steps in and said, "This is my moment," what can you do about it?
Yeah, the great ones are just built different. You think about Michael Jordan or LeBron or Tom Brady. They're just built for these moments and they're waiting for it.
Won by Romero, laid off by Almada. McAllister has had to concede the free kick there. He might well get a card for that as well. I'd be surprised if he doesn't. But they are the kinds of situations where in the Premier League you'd be booked.
Well, they don't want to book him, do they, Argentina?
Wasn't intentional and I tried to win the ball back.
And Alexis McAllister is a flair player. You know, he's Enzo Fernandez. They want to get on the ball and play. But in this team, their job is to get it, win it, and play it to the playmakers that decide the game.
David Alaba is over the free kick. It's 115 caps for Austria now for Alaba. And that's very unusual.
And I've blocked time issue. 12 midnight, it's like I see.
This morning when we drove into the
find that
stadium.
song.
There can't be any Messi shirts left to buy in this part of the United States. I mean, Texas must have run dry. There's plenty of oil here, but there's no Messi shirts anymore because everybody's bought one.
Honestly.
Everybody had got one on.
I think 80% of the stadium had a Messi shirt. I hope Messi's got some shares in them.
Well, he's certainly got shares in all of the main records that count in world football. There's Sabitzer. On it goes to Gregoritsch. Now Schmidt. Enzo Fernandez said he got the ball. I think he might have had a case. Here's Lima. Final few seconds of the first half before we get the additional time. There's going to be 7 additional minutes.
There's actually not much difference between the two in the game, is there, Fletch? Obviously, I mean, the number 10's a big difference.
That's the difference, yeah. There's your difference.
But they've coped quite well, Austria.
Which is quite a significant difference.
Yeah, no, it's a big one for us. I'm sure they take him.
Yeah. I think if you picked him up and put him in the Austrian team, it might be a different game.
Yeah.
Stefan Posch with the cross, so that's good defending by Molina. And covered in well from this wider position.
Yeah, that was really good covering. If he would have stayed out wide, they would have been in trouble.
Fana to Lima. As always, he's got Marcel Sabitzer out on this side with him. Back it goes instead to Alaba. Here is Sabitzer. Schlager gets the other side of Martinez and delivers the cross to Romero.
Yeah. And good for Babon.
They're very good at defending their box, Argentina. Romero and Martinez. They could defend deep and comfortably.
Conrad Lama's not happy at all. He's just jumped to his feet. He's having a right go on the referee down there for not showing Martinez a card. Let's have a look at it. Yeah, he has just kicked him, hasn't he?
I know, but I think the referee's body language is too aggressive. We did it at one of his games before and he was similar. He just needs to be chilled as well, which makes the players chill.
Once they start to wind you up, Argentina, they won't stop either, so that's something to bear in mind. Sabitzer goes short with a free kick. Saival, Sabitzer, now Lima. Played in by Schmidt. And jumping in the middle there was Lisandro Martinez. Lautaro Martinez first to it on that side. But had the presence of mind just to move away from Schlager.
Brilliantly played from Enzo Fernandez.
There's Messi. A buzz inside the stadium whenever he gets on the ball. He's lit the place up already. Didn't quite do what he wanted to do there. When you think about this team, they've got Julian Alvarez, who is a player that a lot of big clubs in Europe are prepared to pay more than £100 million for. He can't get in.
I can't get him.
Lautaro Martinez
That is good though. You guys are forgetting that Lautaro Martinez was robbed one ball into you. Which one of them was he robbed? I think the one they gave Rodri. That was meant for Lautaro now.
So they can change it. They've got depth on the bench.
I mean the statistics of that year.
But Messi's the one that decides these games, Fletch. If they're going to win, it's going to be on Messi. They're a brilliant team of individuals, Argentina, but he's the icing on the cake.
What can we see?
Marcel Sabitzer. Stefan Posch.
Very nice.
Cleared away by Enzo Fernandez. Messi. Here's Martinez and now Rodrigo de Paul turns it round the corner to Molina. A little back heel by Molina. I think they're enjoying it now. That's excellent. The crowd loving that little passage of play.
Yeah, de Paul past Enzo Fernandez. They're all brilliant midfield players and they want to get on the ball and play. Messi come and get a few touches a little bit deeper.
Bueno.
Alexis McAllister. Lisandro Martinez. And now Christian Romero.
thing is, I think now with modern football, we see a lot of teams take a lot of risk, and Argentina won't beat themselves. You know, they're not a team that takes careless risks. Got a brilliant goalkeeper, Emi Martinez, a strong back four, hard-working.
I think they're the most complete group.
Yeah. I don't disagree. They're probably not the most talented. You look at France and you look at Spain, they've got incredible players, but as a group, as a collective, I agree.
They're the best team, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're the best team. And they were the best team 4 years ago. That was the big difference. That's what Scaloni's brought in. We saw so many Argentina teams trying to repeat what they did in 86 and 78, full of individuals, but they could never quite do it. This is a team that's got great individual players, but they're also the epitome of a team as well. They play so hard for each other.
You know what? And they can hang in their flesh in moments. They can hang in there, defend, be physical, be compact, and then they can just explode into attack.
And by the way, if the little fella wearing number 10 keeps putting the ball away like he is so far in the tournament, then Lord help everybody else.
Well, she'll keep getting those looks.
Why would they call him good? He always turn up.
We've got all these guys that are
Lionel Andreas,
People talk about shooting now. He's a lethal finisher in and around the box. He just literally passes into the goal, almost never smashes it.
how would he smash it?
It's Argentinian voices you can hear inside the home of the Dallas Cowboys. Messi beaten to it by Sabitzer. Here's McAllister. Messi can play first time, I think, all day if he wants to. Play one touch for the entire match.
Well, as soon as he gets on it, everybody makes a run.
Enzo Fernandez, Rodrigo De Paul, who played all 7 games in Qatar 4 years ago, was in the team of the year in the last Copa, team of the tournament, the last Copa America as well. Into Miami alongside his great friend Lionel Messi these days in MLS. Great noise inside the stadium, all toasting the man who's the toast of the town, Argentina's number 10.
People are doing too much. Bring the ball front. They are getting that square. It's not the pass for the back. Too quick and bring the ball front.
I mean, they're all technically really good players, good on the ball. They don't force the issue. They just take what's there, wait for a gap, and when that gap opens, they come to life.
That's not that. Yeah, blue time is ref. It's half time.
Rodrigo De Paul.
Yeah, sharp.
And that's the last touch of the first half. Lionel Messi has missed the penalty, but he swept the record-setting goal past Alexander Schlager. Magnificent Messi and Argentina in the first half.
Leo Messi, Messi. Ah, you're too bad. You guys too bad, bro.
FIFA World Cup 2026 on Fox is sponsored by Ferrero. Go all in and score big with our match day treats.
I can. You can't spell American without it. During the Jeep Make This the Summer event, say I can in the original can-do vehicle. I can go where freedom takes me. I can bring the whole crew and everything that comes with them. And in America's most patriotic brand, I can take it all in. You can do anything in the new Jeep brand lineup during the Jeep Make This the Summer event.
Right now, during the Jeep Make This the Summer event, 0% financing, or get $1,500 total bonus cash allowance on those 2026 Jeep Wrangler models.
No, but am I listening to adverts? I'm stupid. I need to call these guys. Please. Messi the World Cup top scorer after missing a penalty. Now why would they call him goods now? They always turn up. Ah, you dey whine Leo. What's that thing I'm even looking for? That's not what I'm looking for. Open on Friday. The number that they gave me. This number is not green now. That number is not green. I have to call back now. I think I'll be saved. 116. My wrong number. Me too. Okay, I have the number now. Believer. Only one, and the only one with life, yeah. You go explain time, no evidence. Rogo they explain. Hey, Cristiano Ronaldo. Don't cry yet. We feel your pain. We there with you. We are with you spiritually, emotionally, and physically. Don't worry. We see what's in they do you.
The penalty miss because this is what Lionel Messi is. The penalty miss because this is what Lionel Messi is. The penalty miss because this is what Lionel Messi afternoon. Messi is now the top scorer in the history of the World Cup. And take a look at some of these names. Kylian Mbappe, he will surely be back on his coattails very soon, possibly later today. The second half is next.
How many boots is this? Is it new? It's new. Hey, Adidas, take all my money. Adidas, take all my money. It's a brand new boot. I think I'll go IRL soon. Very soon, I'll go IRL. I'm just gonna watch. I'm just gonna check the scores and things like that.
Delivery for 5 seconds.
DoorDash. Did you know about 1 in 3 people with plaque psoriasis may also develop psoriatic arthritis? With fewer symptoms from moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, where would you go? Imagine being 1,000,000 miles away. With Tremfya, clear skin is possible. And for adults with active psoriatic arthritis, Tremfya goes beyond the skin. Less joint pain, stiffness, and swelling is possible. And Tremfya is the first and only treatment of its kind proven to help stop further joint damage. Serious allergic reactions, increased risk of infections, or lower ability to fight them, and other problems may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or need a vaccine. Imagine being 1,000,000 miles away. Ask your doctor about Tremfya.
We'll play the second half now. What's your big problem?
Wings in the big match, delicious. But when you have it with Pepsi, well, that's more like a last-minute winner. Completely silencing your best friend. What can I say? Just tastes better.
Here they come. This is a huge
There's watching the world's best. And then there's experiencing the world at its best with Platinum. Kick off your journey in the quiet comfort of the largest global airport lounge network. Lose yourself at incredible destinations with the largest curated global hotel program. And leave with a memory that lasts long after you return. For a life like no other, you need a card like no other. There's nothing like Platinum.
FIFA World Cup 2026 on Fox is presented by Blaze.
Look at that reaction of a watch party in Dallas to Messi making history today. Argentina.
Let's see what make I do. Yeah, they suffer.
Dallas, Texas.
Just enjoy. I know enjoy life. Yeah, they suffer.
Situation he's
And so I they do now.
at previous World Cups.
This is
He's
so.
never outright missed one, but he made up for it. This conversation
Never come my
clearly
stream in a while.
about foul that Austria will think they should have had. Schläger talking to the ref in the build-up to that goal. Ralf Rangnick, the manager of Austria, also talking to the fourth official during that first half as well. Leo Messi making history. Lex, Austria will feel aggrieved at the foul, but also a bit disappointed because they've been in this.
Yeah, I mean, you got to get over the foul. They're not going back. But there were some moments in the first half where they had some possession. I mean, look, as we said time and time again, you're not going to stop him, but you can contain him. They didn't really do that because he had some really clear-cut chances. So there is stuff to build on when you are Austria in the second half.
Hey, just one goal in it. Back to Darren Fletcher and Owen Hargreaves.
Thanks, Rebecca. So Lionel Messi is now the third player to score in 6 successive World Cup matches, joining Jules Fontaine of France, who did it in 1966, and Jarzinho, who did it in 1970. He's the first player, Owen, to score in 6 successive World Cup tournaments, which is quite remarkable for an outfield player.
Incredible. I mean, the longevity is just truly astonishing. I mean, he's the only player to score for Argentina at this World Cup.
When Jerry Jones built this place, he wanted the stars to perform in it. Today we've got football's brightest star delivering the goal that everybody wanted to see. Martinez went for the nutmeg. Medina just thought about that. That's good. Promising this. There's the step over, and then the miss kick by Sabitzer. I think he expected the other teammate of his to take the shot. I don't think he expected the step over on him.
Tried to go for the same dummy, didn't they?
Here's Vanna with the cross. Defended by Almada. Played in by Schmidt. There's Sabitzer. And hoofed away on that side by Molina.
That dummy from Almada was just incredible. Just the timing of it, just to let it run through his legs from Messi. Checked his shoulder, knew he was waiting.
The man, the myth, the legend, Lionel Andres Messi.
Martinez, the Argentina goalkeeper, who quickly wants to get his team on the move through Enzo Fernandez out to Thiago Almada. Just on the back end of this Argentina team, because we speak a lot about Messi, of course. It's now 645 minutes, over 10 hours of football since they last conceded a goal.
That's the thing, I said it in the first half, Flex. They don't really make mistakes, they don't beat themselves. They've got a brilliant goalkeeper, strong defensively, then they've got lethal players at the top of the pitch to decide games. It's a recipe for success, they've shown that.
First touchdown from Messi, and left it into the air unceremoniously. Free kick conceded by Schlager. I think it's more on the landing over than the initial contact. He's got lifted right up there. Look at that, big goes bang.
Yeah, it wasn't a great foul for Schlager. He's just been done by the chop of Messi. He won't be the first or the last.
And there's a problem there as well for Christian Romero, who missed a lot of the back end of the season for Tottenham Hotspur with injury, and that's a concern. This is the other angle of the goal, the referee's view. Great communication, little step over by Almada, and that finish.
I mean, that's just beautiful football. Just the timing, it just flowed, cut back, dummy from Almada, and the finish is just perfect.
Medina finding Almada. There's McAllister. Now Messi. Martinez to Fernandez. Medina. Enzo Fernandez plays it back here to Lisandro Martinez. Back out it goes to Thiago Almada. Messi's hovering just outside the D, so there's space on that side for Molina. Run made here by Rodrigo de Paul, who's able to keep it in. David Alaba heads it away.
It's like they want him to score. See where they are leaving Messi open.
Always on the move. And Messi was met there at the same time as the ball arrived by Saival. We cover Paris Saint-Germain a lot, and while I wouldn't make the direct comparison, there's a great rotation of their attacking players. Very difficult to work out where anybody's going to be at any one time. There's a lot of that in the Argentina team when you think about the movement of Almada and Lautaro Martinez, Messi, etc.
Yeah, and in the midfield, kind of fall behind the foot.
Messi's in behind. I think the flag might go up. It's Messi in for another. It's a really good last-ditch challenge. Then the offside flag did go up, but you've got to give Schlager credit for getting back because he couldn't take the chance.
Yeah, it was definitely off. It was miles off. But again, they're looking for him. He's just waiting. He'll get more looks, Fletch. He gets 4 or 5 every game.
Alaba to Lima. Marcel Sabitzer sends it inside to Vanna. Just been through that Martinez by Schmidt, but he can't keep the ball in play.
Shakira in the house.
Quite a few World Cup appearances, Shakira.
Yeah. Yeah, she's been there most of it, man.
Quite a few games, yeah.
She got a season ticket. She deserves it.
Stefan Posch, who was shown a yellow card in the first half, the right back. Here's McAllister for Argentina. Almada, Medina, McAllister. Messi. Almada.
Oh, see ball. Blow it, Charlie. Hey! My goats now, my ball. 1-2, 1-2. Move. Hey! Tactical brilliance.
Little 1-2s.
Jesus.
He can't break away from people with his speed anymore, but with his teammates he can. Short little triangles. He's a far from Schlager.
The only other player I've seen dribble a football like him was George Best, the great George Best, where the ball very rarely leaves the foot, hardly moves.
Diego.
Yeah, Diego too, yeah.
Again, I don't think you can teach it, it's just...
No. Having said that, Thierry was pretty good in situations like that, wasn't he?
Thierry, Zlatan. One of the goals
So there's quite a few of them really, they're not reflected. I once saw Messi score a free kick from exactly this spot against Liverpool in the Champions League match in the Nou Camp.
If he scores from now, I'm going on, folks.
Just lifts this one in. Underneath it, David Alaba. It was his 450th goal for Barcelona, I think, the one that he scored that night past Alisson Becker.
That's the thing, he's added all these elements to his game. Obviously, he's brilliant dribbler, technically, there's this, then the free kicks, then the false nine. Now he's a big, exceptional finisher. He's just evolved his game continually.
Well, don't forget, we've got Group I action today. France against Iraq, followed by Norway, Senegal. That's all coming up next. On Fox, you'll get the chance to see Kylian Mbappe, Erling Haaland. A lot of people think the French can win the World Cup. But they were beaten in the final 4 years ago by the team we're watching today, Argentina.
It'd be interesting if other managers and coaches are watching this and thinking about the game plan that Scaloni has for Messi. To get him to capitalise in those big moments.
There's no game plan. When you see Messi pass the ball, it's that simple.
It's a lovely turn by Lima, but there was no real room to operate in. Schmidt ran into an Argentina defender.
There's no game plan. You see Messi give him the ball, that's simple. Now they were...
It's a good turn that by...
You guys are complicating football. It's really not that deep.
Christian Romero was a bit clumsy. And he's asking the question, Lima, why the referee's not showing cards.
Well, he's right, it is. Because he's late, he guesses and he gambles Romero. He does that sometimes. He jumps in. more if not he wins it, but his timing was just off there. And this is a brilliant position for a free kick here, for a free kick taker. I think it'll be Sabitzer. Has to be something special against Martinez.
And Sabitzer are the two Austrian players over the free kick. And Stefan Posch, the big number 5, is in there. David Alaba.
I think there's not many in the wall. I'd shoot near post.
Sabitzer does do that. Well, that's palmed away by Emi Martinez. The kind of save you'd expect the Aston Villa goalkeeper to make, but at least it's some work for him.
Yeah, he had a cover. Great starting position. He's so big in the goal face, it has to be almost perfect to beat him.
Posch with the throw. And Lisandro Martinez gets clear. Let's just bring in Mark Clattenburg briefly. Mark, just on the performance of the referee. He's only shown 1 card today. Conrad Lambert in particular, not happy with his performance, you can tell that.
Yeah, he's let a lot go, and this is in line with what FIFA instructed the referees to allow some physical contact without using the card. So he is in line with other referees in this tournament, but one or two challenges which are getting players frustrated.
Contact sport, women's sport.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Mark.
Women are the gentle ones. They can be aggressive.
For Argentina, imminently.
Yeah, that will be Romero. Romero will come off.
Yeah, Nicolas Otamendi was down there and ready. Otamendi started the majority of the qualifiers with Lisandro Martinez injured, so he's going to be coming on. They might just be making sure that Romero knee is okay.
Martinez.
Good football this from Austria. Headed away by Romero. McAllister got a piece of that. Here's Almada, very calm under pressure. And that's a foul on Lautaro Martinez and a free kick to Argentina. And they can think about making the change.
Argentina defend that box brilliantly well.
Well, we just showed you Shakira on our screens. She's just been on the big screen, which must be the biggest screen in the world inside this stadium. There she is, warmly received by the crowd as Christian Romero is replaced by Nicolas Otamendi, who becomes the second 38-year-old player on the pitch for Argentina in the match, joining Lionel Messi.
Somebody want to retire again.
He's had an exceptional career, Otamendi. Again, another physical defender.
He's on to win his 134th cap for Argentina, the 5th most capped player in his nation's history. He's off back to play his club football in Argentina next season as well with River Plate. Scan the QR code on the screen to vote for the Micalo Ultra Superior Player of the Match. And I have a real strong feeling where that award might go.
Yeah.
Somebody that missed.
Could it be a 100% vote?
Could be.
Somebody that missed penalty, no, you cannot give it to him.
He's been the main man
Give it
again.
to
in the first game, he just put on a show.
Martinez.
First touch since coming on for the veteran Otamendi. He's been such a good player for Argentina.
I mean, they all have. It's such an exceptional team, the way they compete together. You said it before. There's not a weakness in there. And you know, and they don't have any wingers like they've had in the past at Di Maria. But they make it work.
There's Posch. No foul there on Schmidt. Argentina have it back again with Enzo Fernandez out here on this side.
Composure. Otamendi.
And this is the right back Molina, now Otamendi. On it goes to Liverpool's Alexis McAllister. have been scored in the tournament by Argentina, and Lionel Messi has all 4 of them. Schlager for Austria now, Schmidt.
I don't know what that is. I think they are starstruck.
They've actually done quite well, Austria and Messi today. Just except in that one moment. Space open up, sped up the attack. Beautiful dummy from Almada. And good night. I mean, it just needs a little window.
Bosch played it straight at Almada. Schmidt plays it on. Across came Martinez.
It's almost impossible to get behind of Argentina, aren't they? There's just no space, really.
Be about to see Julian Alvarez. He's just been warming up down below us, and he's just sprinted back to the Argentina bench and taken his bib off. Seifeld, Schlager, now David Alaba. To Mendy. Didn't get all of it, but he got enough of it. McAllister can play it back to Martinez, and then pops it out to Molina on that side.
See your centre now, are you blind?
Messi plays it on. The ball didn't go. Argentina can carry on. Here's Almada running in. Enzo Fernandez. Chance. Hits this straight to Kevin Danso. 2 players who play their club football in London. The man who shot it and the man who blocked it.
Almada's played really well today. So has Enzo Fernandez.
And we're going to see Nicolas Gonzalez as well. So 2 changes. Julian Alvarez and Nicolas Gonzalez, 2 attacking players, are going to be coming on for Argentina. Well, the referee just wants to check on the health of Kevin Danso, having blocked that shot with his stump.
I'm lucky.
Takes a really good touch, Enzo. It's more of a shoulder, really.
And scored 15 goals for Chelsea in all competitions. Scored in the FA Cup semi-final at Wembley. Enzo Fernandez. Don't forget Thursday on Fox. The US faces Turkey A. They're going to be looking to win their 3rd straight match of the group stage. Coverage begins at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on Fox. There are the 2 Argentina substitutes. What a player to bring on, Julian Alvarez. He'd start for the majority of teams in the World Cup final.
Well, pretty much every other one.
Not for
and
France.
He made a huge impact on the Argentina team. He didn't start the World Cup, but he came on and changed their team with Enzo Fernandez. Bit of youth in the side with all that experience.
This is Medina and now Martinez, McAllister. Everybody back defensively for Austria. Rodrigo de Paul.
Messi has scanned. Give him the goal. He has scanned. He has scanned. Give the goats the ball.
And Messi at the moment just hovering around midway inside the Austria half. Nobody seems to know whether to go and mark him or not. Here he is with the ball. Used the referee to spin back.
I think Cherry had the whole world looking out. What's zone 14?
Here he is again. On by Enzo Fernandez, but that's not the best from him. Picked up once more though by McAllister. Messi, Fernandez, Messi. Right back here for Rodrigo de Paul. Oh, that's where you don't want one there. Right where you don't want him. That's an eye-waterer.
Involvement there. But again, you just saw a little glimpse of just on the edge of that box. Messi comes alive looking for little 1-2s. So everyone's looking for him.
So Julian Alvarez for Thiago Almada, whose work rate has been outstanding today. And his decision to dummy the ball and allow Messi to thump it in was great as well. And Lautaro Martinez is replaced by Atletico Madrid's Nicolas Gonzalez.
I thought Almada was terrific. So industrious, good on the ball. The dummy was a touch of class. And he's got it dribbling Alvarez. What a player he is.
So that's 3 changes made now by Scaloni, Otamendi, Alvarez and Gonzalez all on. First touch for Alvarez, he finds his fellow substitute. On it goes now to Enzo Fernandez. Lionel Messi. Argentina wants a second, and Messi got in the touch.
Corner.
Well, he's given a goal kick. I thought he saved that.
Well, of course he did. They had their eyes to see him.
I've got to say, the officiating's got to be better than this. Clearly saves it. Good Lord.
Yeah.
It's the World Cup finals, Aaron. You can't be missing things like that.
Oh, Messi missed the pen. We might have missed one. Didn't expect that either, did we?
Did Mark Clattenburg feed you that line?
Tell you what, that cameraman might be on his ear.
No.
It did look quite easy, not going to lie. But
of course it did. Well, the ball clearly changed direction for a start.
And again, Messi coming alive though.
Yeah.
Probably a little bit just too far outside of the post to score.
Sabitza's flick, Molina was behind him. There you go. 4 in a row.
Old school 19,
yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah, that's Messi too, by the way, just in case you're wondering from a previous incarnation of the World Cup finals. He's got 6 badges on the shirt, hasn't he? 6 different badges based on legacy and all that kind of thing.
Get badge 3 for football.
You're doing well.
This is an great general. They get badge.
6 is just...
6 makes you an alien.
Yeah, 6 is not right.
No. Are you ruling out a 7th at 42?
Hey, if he's up to it, I think Scaloni will build it around him.
Oh, yeah. Weimer able to keep it in, did well there, the Bayern Munich player. Here's Sabitzer away from McAllister. It's not a back cross either, it's a headed opportunity for Gregoritsch. The chances for him have been few and far between, but that was all down to the industry of Konrad Laimer and Marcel Sabitzer.
Yeah, they're brilliant at that. So hard working, good on the ball. Sabitzer just stands it up at the back post.
So changes coming here for Austria. David Alaba replaced by Marco Friedl. Also coming on is Alexander Prass for Stefan Posch. And they're going to send on Marko Arnautovic, and he's replacing Paul Vanner. So Arnautovic on to win his 135th cap for Austria, far and away the most for his country, top scorer for them all time as well. So he's on.
I mean, this guy did play for the Premier League 2017.
He's 37, so you've got Messi and Otamendi at 38.
I mean, 2016 for Watford. What kind of Watford? I mean, which club is that? Arnautovic, quoi.
Just needs to
you see they play football. That's good.
Facundo Medina, who's the left back for Argentina.
He's played well as well.
They're going to use you wrong.
When you see Medina play for Marseille, he tends to play as a central defender, so it gives him a bit of size out wide as well.
You just don't see any of these guys really play poorly, ever. They don't make mistakes. They're good on the ball, complement each other well. Credit the manager, Scaloni. You know, he's put this all together. And they just look so solid.
How my leg go use to that one?
So we will be back after this short match break. But everybody in Dallas today, here in Arlington in this stadium, will remember the day they saw Lionel Messi make World Cup history.
Don't use my goods, please.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Not the Chris. Don't use my goods, please. That's called for shifts. So I use this nuisance. Block these fools. Why are they sending me this thing? What are these guys? Is good. I might as well just go bold. Let me see. I'll just go bold. My head will not be looking like sledgehammer. I'll just remove everything. I'll be carrying skin. I'll just come out everything. I'll go and shave it. Go bold. Nothing like a new side quest.
Adiseo on Lionel Messi breaking the record. He says, for the football gods, this is a statistic that proves he's surpassed everyone else. He's 38 years old. I'd already retired for 4 years and weighed 120 kilos.
What a line. What a line from what a player. He was, online was just different. I remember playing against him and he was so special, but for Messi, just the longevity, obviously he's an amazing player, but to be able to do it this long, keep doing it at this level is just...
You have to be on some good tips.
It's otherworldly, isn't it, when you think about it? I mean, longevity is great, but to do it at this level, at this stage, I actually think he looks better in this World Cup than he looked in the World Cup 4 years ago in Qatar. And when you spoke to Carlos Tevez and Sergio Aguero last night, they said something very similar.
Yeah, I think they've built the structure around him to get the best out of those moments, and he can just come alive on the edge of the box. You know, they've got a brilliant goalkeeper. The defence is solid as the midfield forward. There's no wingers in there. It's a diamond. They're all good on the ball. They all work for the team, and they get it into Messi, and then just magic happens. I mean,
by the way, on that defence, they've now gone past 11 hours since they last conceded a goal. And can you believe that Mauritania were the last team to score against them in March? I mean, how on earth have Mauritania scored against this lot?
I mean, good luck beating these guys, honestly. They just... They look so solid.
Who is this? Was he fine cheap?
In the middle. It might have been Fernando Couto, the former Portugal defender, alongside him as well. So Messi coming out here to take the corner in the white boots. Everybody else has got the pink ones on. Special players, special privilege. It's a good corner for free header.
This one is a good corner. You know, they don't give credit to the header. They are starting to glaze Messi too much. You calm down.
And Gonzalez off the bench should have had himself a World Cup goal.
Oh, it's a brilliant ball from Messi. Attacks it brilliantly as well, Gonzalez. Almost gets too much on him, just catches it so clean. Everything he touches goes to take a corner. Boom.
Statistics you just saw, 6 attempts compared to 5. Argentina only 2 on target. They would just like to improve that ratio as the tournament goes on. 6 of Argentina's 10 attempts in the game against Algeria fell to Lionel Messi, who's now scored in 6 games in a row in World Cup finals matches.
I think the message from Scaloni is quality over quantity. If they get good looks, there'll be goals. Messi's just too good in around the box. And I think one thing I'd be delighted with defensively, I think Austria, They haven't really hurt Argentina at all.
The fact they beat Algeria, by the way, the opening match, is the first time they've won their first game of a World Cup as defending champions. When they won it in '78, they lost in 1982 in the first game against Belgium, and then when they won in '86, they started off in Italy against Cameroon and famously lost that match. So they're off to a better start as defending world champions.
But they had less possession than Algeria in that game, Fred.
It's good defended by Gonzalez, who was able to beat Romano Schmidt to the ball. That's very delicate and very well executed. And that's a foul on Enzo Fernandez.
The guy knows how to draw fouls.
Lovely ball that from Medina.
Beautiful. He's played so well, Medina. Again, Enzo Fernandez can't get the ball off him either.
That's a great hat. Can see you in one of those. Thursday on Fox, the US face Turkey. They're going to be looking to win their third straight match of the group stage. Coverage begins at 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific on Fox. Handed away by Kevin Danso. There's Nicolas Otamendi for Argentina, on by Medina, Gonzalez. And Seifeld did well, but that's going to be a foul. That's all Gonzalo. Lima, oh, here he goes. Here we go. Referee's got a card out now.
Lima already has a card.
That's fine, Lima, just a little tackle.
Lima already has a card.
That's more the afters, really.
Yeah, Medina was standing his ground there. He's got the booking.
There's not much of anything there, is there?
They don't take a backward step.
Why did they give that card that time?
You can hear the assistants from Argentina saying, Facu, chill,
yeah,
just relax.
He's been edgy all game, hasn't he, Lima?
Yeah, I mean, that's his game though, Fletch. He has to be on the edge. He's
yellow for him as well.
Defensively, he's exceptional. But he's more of a central midfield player. That's where he wants to play.
Patrick Wimmer is standing on the touchline, ready to be the next player sent on by Ralf Rangnick for Austria. With 13 and a half minutes plus stoppage time to play here in Arlington, the home of the Dallas Cowboys, the home today of the great Lionel Messi.
They played alright, Austria. They just don't look like they have a punch they can throw. You know, a knockout one.
He's pushed and then the card.
Kevin Danso.
I'm going to get Inter and out of it. He's the difference maker.
Straight at Enzo Fernandez. There's Conrad Lima. He's on the ground again. It's a good challenge by Medina. Here's Alvarez. Now Messi. Quick change of direction to McAllister.
He does that so well.
You can't turn that quick on FIFA, can you?
Honestly, it's horrible to play against.
Yeah, it must be. You've experienced it. I must tell everybody watching that Owen's having cold sweats. Your memories coming flooding back watching Messi do this.
I'll tell you what, we were lucky. Our United team beat Barcelona that day, so we were buzzing.
Scholes' goal.
Yeah, proper goal.
Paul Scholes. Here's the change. So they're taking off Romano Schmidt and sending on Patrick Wimmer.
But you know what? It was a similar blueprint. Fetch brilliant defensive. We had a brilliant goalkeeper in Van der Sar. Didn't concede many goals. World-class players at the top of the pitch. They don't get in really any shootouts, do they?
No. No, they play with such a large amount of control, Argentina. Even when the opposition have got the ball, you feel that they're controlling the situation in general.
Because he's who?
Lima on the run. Beat Martinez to it, but there's the other Martinez, Andy Martinez. It's just caught one there from Marco Arnautovic.
But even when somebody's out of position, teammates there to fill in instantly. They just cover each other's back so well.
When you talk about players who just win, I mean, that's him, Martinez. 2 Copa Americas, a World Cup. Started the Europa League final, Aston Villa won that. And at the end of the season against Freiburg. I mean, he just wins, does he? I mean, what a player to have in your dressing room, a natural ball winner. Players can lean on him at club level because he's been there and done it at the very highest stage.
Yeah, I think they've just got wires throughout the whole team. Goalkeepers one. The two centre-backs, you know, I think both defenders have played really well. The midfield four complement each other.
It feels like there's a slice of Buenos Aires inside this stadium at the moment.
Can you imagine what's going on in Buenos Aires right now?
Oh, we're just lacking the ticker tape, aren't we? There's Messi. Oh, look at that for balance. Absolutely superb. Wriggled his way away. Gonzalez.
Tried to get it back to Messi on the edge of the box.
Do you think they've all signed contracts prior to the tournament? They said whenever you've got a ball, you'll at least try and pass it to the number 10.
Well, you can guarantee the next teams will be looking, thinking, right, whatever happens, forget everything else out wide. When it gets near the edge of the box, we've got to be there.
Yeah.
That's the space. That's where all three goals came from in the first game. That's where the goal came from today.
Into the final 10 minutes. Lionel Messi's historic goal, the difference between the teams here in Arlington, but that's taken down well by Gregoritsch, and that's good defended by Medina. And just for a moment there was Argentinian concern. Well, they're going to make some changes here. They're going to send on Nicolas Tagliafico, and they're going to send on Leandro Paredes.
It was probably one of the first gaps that's opened up today, but Medina was there to cover.
So straight swap, Paredes for Rodrigo de Paul. 78th time that Paredes has played for Argentina. And based on the fact he's got a yellow card, it's got no reflection on his performance. They're going to take off Medina for the very experienced Tagliafico, and he's playing for Argentina for the 77th time today.
So reliable, Rodrigo de Paul. Always pretty much the same every game.
So Paredes came on in the final 4 years ago, scored the third penalty in the shootout, and Tagliafico played in all of the matches 4 years ago as well. And there's the header away by Gonzalez, another one of the Argentina substitutes. They're still in it though, and at 1-0. The fact that Argentina haven't found a second goal means they're still in the match. Austria.
They're going to need to be better than that against Emi Martinez. If you just stand that up, it's just bread and butter. You just come and claim it.
And that's aimed towards Gonzalez. Lima couldn't quite find the flight of the ball.
There was a nudge there.
He didn't see that as a foul. Probably the right decision. You say to this point, 82.5 minutes, to lead Argentina without ever really over-exerting themselves.
No, yeah, I think that they've been in cruise control the whole game. I think because there's a trust there. After winning 4 years ago, they can, as you said before, with the ball, without the ball, they can hang in there in difficult moments. They can be physical, they can play. There's not a weakness in this team, so they know their moments are going to come. And obviously, if you get it to the little number 10 in and around the box, the magic happens.
Summits are trying to keep the ball in play up there. In fact, it was Prass who was up there. Touched by Messi around the corner, but he couldn't get on the end of his own flick.
Yeah, that was nice.
Kevin Danso to Conrad Lima.
Micalo just played really well in midfield as well. Enzo, two unsung heroes for this team.
Imagine with Argentina and Jordan. Jordan would cry for Argentina.
This is Patrick Wimmer. Seibold. So well organised, Argentina. When they haven't got the ball, there's nowhere for Austria to play.
Floyd Mayweather defence on them. You can't lay a glove on them, can you?
I was thinking about the 2000 Ravens.
Yeah, they were pretty good as well.
85 Bears.
Argentina is such a joy to watch, guy. Because last week I can't go collect citizenship for Argentina.
The midfield players do so much as well out of
They are
position.
such, guy. When you watch Argentina football, your body is never at rest. Your mind is not at peace. You are literally looking, anything can happen.
So Carly Chukwuemeka is coming on to replace Michael Gregorich. Made his debut against Ghana in March after switching nationality from England. Born in Austria to Nigerian parents, he was raised in Northampton in the United Kingdom, but here he is, his first game in a major tournament, representing Austria.
Good player, very good player. What a turn and switch from Enzo Fernandez that was. He's so composed.
Lisandro Martinez to Nicolas Otamendi, two players who were once on the opposite divide in Manchester. Manchester City on the right, Manchester United on the left.
That would be some story, obviously, for Messi if they're able to win back-to-back World Cup stage. Astonishing.
It goes towards Gonzalez, he's in behind line now. Gonzalez takes it inside, this is huge, great defending. And then Enzo Fernandez sees it charged down. Kevin Danso did brilliantly there. Here's Sabitzer going the other way. Now Prass. Into Carly Chukwuemeka. Alexander Prass. Arnautovic in the box. That's headed away by Tagliafico for Argentina. And then Enzo Fernandez got a piece of it as well. Up goes Lisandro Martinez to win the next one. Wimmer. There's Marcel Sabitzer. Press with the cross. And that's cleared away by Nicolas Otamendi. Argentina supporters in full voice. 3 minutes plus stoppage time away from back-to-back wins in Group J to start their defence of the World Cup. Lima. Showed too much effect to Tagliafico. That's a free kick to Argentina. They've got Jordan next. Argentina here in this stadium. Scaloni's team.
Oh,
let's have a look at this defending from Kevin. Never gave it up, did he?
Oh, really well done. Another block just at the end.
Does Messi play against Jordan? He'll want to play against Jordan, won't he? He wants goals. Does he want the golden boot?
No, I don't think he does.
No?
He might, if he wants, I'm sure he'll be allowed to play if he fancies it.
He's got to fend off Kylian Mbappe because he plays later. And he's only 3 goals behind on that all-time list.
Yeah, Kylian, you watch it.
Yeah.
And we saw it happen with Messi once he watched the boys, didn't he, in the morning. Was it Mbappe first, then Haaland, and then he thought, right, go on then.
What's the phrase? Hold my beer.
Yeah. Let me show you how it's done.
His lip thinking, go on then.
He's run it back, he can tackle as well, look, he can do everything. Enzo Fernandez. Lionel Messi. Oh, there's a rare one. He's giving the ball away, Owen. Get him off.
You're brave in taking him off.
Hey, see dive.
It is an interesting call.
Hey, I'm on the dive shot to you.
At the end of it.
They pull you backward, you fall go from.
Golden boot.
Guys, your players are funny. They pulled you backward, you fell forward. Yeah? That's crazy work over there.
So tell you what, 38 I was sweating going up the stairs, never mind running around in this.
Yeah. Here it goes towards on out of it.
No stress, nonchalant.
So that's easy for Emi Martino.
What's going on, man? I have to head out now. Fuck.
Not to ship a second there. Up to the test. It's Chukwuemeka. Argentina block.
Otamendi.
Sandro Martinez, Emi Martinez. Dancer.
Come on for here, Jerry. Cabri no get value. Baba, they show character player Dustin Lake. This referee just a funny man. See corner kick where he thief from Messi. I play with my goods back because he's calm. Because he doesn't care. Let's try it with Ronaldo first. His fans will come and eat your head. Hey God. Your mind go touch ground. What's going on now? Allow me to watch the last moments of Lionel Messi. See as I talk and like say person won't buy. Bro, what's going on with this shit now? I stress person. You are stressing me. You are stressing me. Allow me to watch my goods now.
Now's the time to make it a high five. Is he going to get a card? Yes, he is.
He's late. Yeah, there's some treatment World Cup, but
they've got to get on with it, Austria, if they want to take something from the match. Only 3 minutes of additional time left to play. Marcel Sabitzer takes the free kick. Micalo heads it away. Handball. And a free kick here to the Austrians, so another chance.
they don't give up any possessions, though, do they, Argentina? They just, as soon as you take a touch, they're on you. It's the worst position for a free kick, this. Too central, to it's almost too hard to cross it. You can't shoot us too far. They'll have to stand it up at the back post, I think, for Danzo.
So can the Austrians find a late equaliser here against the world champions? Marcel Sabitzer takes the free kick. Kevin Danso coming in at the far post. And Grant side. Fitzpatrick doing it the final touch. It was a good yard wide. It wasn't as close as maybe some in the stadium thought. But
my stream delayed. My stream is behind. My stream is behind. My stream is behind. Fuck! Why am I missing the action? Leo scored. Bro, why is my stream behind? Oh, Messi, 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 Messi. Why are you lagging?
Sabitzer, he's had a good game out there on the Austrian left. Chukwuemeka.
Messi, I think I scored. Messi,
seconds of the game. Chukwuemeka on the charge.
Messi.
Sabitzer back to Simon.
Messi. Why are you fucking lagging? Are you stupid? And then you just keep to the goal. Are you mad? Show me the goal now.
The Messi history show in Dallas. 2-0 Argentina.
Show us the goal now.
It's a great counter, great breakaway. First of all, can he spot Alvarez? Can he get it to him? Of course he can. It's a beautiful pass. And you expect Alvarez to score. Good save from the keeper. Paredes gets it to Messi. He's still got plenty to do. Eventually, he just keeps going. Smashes it in the bottom corner. Gets a tiny bit along there, but still. Great determination from him. Energy to get there on the follow-up.
Don't play with my goods.
Unbelievable. He's 8.
Even the keeper is celebrating Messi's goal. Somebody clap for my goods.
Truly astonishing through all the bodies.
Clap for my goods.
18 World Cup goals. 2 clear now of Miroslav. Closer, 122 in the white and blue of Argentina. And it's his day again in Big D.
He's undeniable. He's just... I mean, the Argentina fans have been brilliant, but Messi again's putting on another show.
3 against Algeria, 2 against Austria, and he's missed a penalty. We could be looking at back-to-back hat-tricks on another day.
It's astonishing. It really is. Just comes alive in around the box. It just keeps producing these magic moments.
It's what everybody came to see, and he's delivered again. Oh, look at that. There you see it, now you go. Maybe he wants the hat-trick, gliding through Messi. Free kick. I think he was thinking Maradona 86 when he sets off there.
This is a red, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
Surely not. Back-to-back hat-tricks.
If anybody can, he can. All Leandro Paredes.
Baba missed the free kick. You shouldn't have it this easy. No, why are you having it this easy? You're making some people look like.
I think if he scores from here, it might just blow the roof off.
No, it's not possible. It's not possible.
So last chance for the hat-trick. Messi's placed the ball down. Schlager waits in the Austria goal. Within range for the little maestro.
Because they knew the goalkeeper was cheese legs.
Leo, Messi, 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 Messi La Hot.
Argentina have scored 5 goals in the World Cup.
And those 5 are Messi.
All 5 of them. Golden boot, retain the trophy. You never know. Argentina 2, Austria 0. So the defending World Cup champions, Argentina, off to the round of 32. They become the 4th nation to advance following Mexico, the United States, and Germany. Bob Stone, Clarence Sador, Peter Schmeichel, back here with you.
Nice one from Lionel Messi. That's why he's the greatest of all time. Don't play with him. Anyway, chat, I love you guys so much. Thank you for turning up. W stream, as always. W fucking stream. And I'm gonna catch you guys in the next. Wait, give me a minute. W stream. Anyway, It's been a fun one, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next freaking stream. Have a good night, everyone. No, what am I saying? I might stream the next game, so I watch the next match. I just need to get some things done, and then I'll watch the next game. I'll still stream. So, guys, I'll be back in 2 hours. Anyway, love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Toodles.